Hey guys, David here. Welcome to Digital Outlook, where you're going to find the best community in all of crypto. In today's video, I'm going to show you one of my biggest buy signals in this space. So guys, without further ado, why don't we get to it? So guys, as we go through the video, if you'd remember to just hit that like button down there so that the algorithm actually pushes this information out to as many people as possible, that would be fantastic. Well guys, if you're anything like me, over the last week and few days, you have been really looking at the price of XRP with some amazement because we had been waiting for a long time to see some really major moves, and now we're starting to see them. And of course, when that happens, a lot of excitement takes place and people get really enthusiastic. And then what happens is when it stops out and it starts to retrace back to those levels of resistance and flip them to support before taking off again, guys, that's when you get all the naysayers out there saying, see, it was a sucker's rally. It's really not going to go anywhere. It's just going to crash, continue to crash down. Well, I don't really hold to that narrative. And the reason for that is this. I was here in that last bull run, and I remember what it was like to watch these major moves up, and then you would see these corrections of 15, sometimes 20%, and hit those previous resistances as support and then take off again. And that's what I think we're looking at when we look at these prices. And on top of that, guys, you have to remember, where were we just 30 days ago? Because a lot of times people are focusing on what just happened in the last few days, last week. Well, just take a look at this article right here. And this is quite telling and amazing. XRP price jumps over 50% in a month. Guys, you cannot discount that. A lot of times we got to look back and see, hey, where were we 30 days ago compared to where we are today? And it has been truly amazing. Forget about the 8 or 10% moves. It's the total move in the length of time that we've been dealing with. Now, what I really like about the second half of this question, or this title, is this question right here. Can Ripple win SEC lawsuit in 2023? And the reason I like that is because we know that this case is really hinging on how far and how high and how fast we see an appreciation in XRP. Now, just take a listen down here to what they say with respect to Brad Garlinghouse's opinion on that. Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of payment giant Ripple, has expressed optimism about the company's legal battle with the SEC. He predicts that the case will reach an end as early as June 2023. Ever since the statement, XRP price is on track to breach a multi-year declining trend. Guys, we know that this case is the absolute fulcrum, not just for XRP, but for in fact, as far as I'm concerned, this entire digital asset space is really going to hinge on this case. And whatever is decided in this case, no doubt is going to have a lasting impact for decades and decades to come with respect to how things are adjudicated with digital assets. Now, you just take a look at the Howey test. That was a case way back in the 1940s, and it's still having implications today. Now, I want you to take a look at this article right here. Now, it's saying here, lawyer clarifies the flaws in SEC's claim that XRP is a security, just came out today. And of course, we're talking about John Deaton. In a series of tweets today, famous blockchain lawyer John Deaton explains the shortcomings in the U.S. Security and Exchange Commission's claim that Ripple's native blockchain token XRP constituted a security contract. Deaton first quoted a 2018 provision of the U.S. Corporate Finance Regulation. The rule says the digital asset itself is simply code, but the way it is sold as a part of an investment to non-users by promoters to develop the enterprise can be, in that context, a security. And Deaton said that since an asset can only be regarded as a security if promoters sold it as part of an investment to non-users, such a description does not match the case of Ripple's token. Guys, we never entered into an investment contract with Ripple when we bought our XRP. And in fact, when I was originally buying XRP, it's because this small-time exchange that I was first on in Canada only had 3 assets, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. And before I really understood what XRP was, I noticed that it was really cheap. And so I just thought, hey, I'll pick up some of this because it's actually quite cheap. And I was getting it around 10 cents at that time. Guys, it wasn't until much after the fact that I really started to do my research and investigate this space that my eyes were open to what XRP really is. And then I understood the relationship between XRP and Ripple. But when I was first buying it, I had no clue. Now, Deaton said that since an asset can only... Oh, I already just read that. Sorry about that. The lawyer further argued that thousands of XRP holders acquired the token to establish a trust line with the XRP ledger to transfer value and receive salaries through BitPay and other vendors. He added that many utilize XRP as a substitute for fiat currency since thousands of vendors accept payment. Guys, there are so many organizations using XRP outside of Ripple for various functionalities. It is truly something else. I mean, I did an interview not too long ago with Reaper Financial's CEO, and that was Patrick Riley. And in that, he was describing some multiple ways in which they utilize XRP and the XRP ledger. And so you can see that there is a big deal here with folks that are using it and not in terms of an investment contract. And so I agree with Deaton here. They are way off when they try to sell this line that somehow XRP is a security because, well, Ripple had it and Ripple used it and da-da-da. No way, guys. I don't believe that at all. Additionally, Deaton draws a reference from another provision of the law which states that a digital asset is unlikely to satisfy the Howey test if it can be immediately used to make payments in a wide variety of contexts or acts as a substitute for real or fiat currency. Now, guys, we've gone over this before. When you're talking about a monetary instrument, you're talking about something that has a store of value, has a unit of account, and is a medium of exchange. Well, XRP has a store of value. It's a unit of account. There's 1 million drops to each one XRP, and it's definitely a unit of exchange. People are using XRP right now to buy and sell goods and services, and they're actually using it to pay employees. There's employees right now in the United States that are being paid in XRP. Now, guys, just take a look at this last little bit here. I think you're going to find it something amazing. Notably, the Howey test determines whether an asset qualifies as an investment contract, subjecting it to federal securities laws. The SEC chairman previously argued that proof-of-stake blockchains such as Ethereum, Cardano, and Solana could pass the Howey test. Guys, we have Gary Gensler on record when he was working for MIT, and there's all kinds of video clips out there where he was actually arguing that proof-of-stake blockchains would definitely satisfy the Howey test and be securities. Well, XRP has nothing in its ecosystem like this. It is nowhere near a proof-of-stake blockchain and does not even fit the bill like these ones do, and in that capacity would never satisfy the Howey test in being a security. And that is why I believe that we are going to see Ripple get a major win in this case, and it is going to send the price of XRP to the moon and beyond. Now, guys, like I had mentioned right at the very intro of this video, I want to show you what one of my biggest buy signals in this space is. Just take a look at this article right here. XRP up 40% since CNBC Cramer criticized the coin. XRP surges after Jim Cramer's recent criticism of the crypto asset. CNBC's Mad Money host Jim Cramer has become the subject of ridicule in the cryptocurrency community following his crypto predictions. It can be recalled that on December 8, 2022, the American television personality blasted XRP, Solana, and Dogecoin, calling these crypto assets cons. Guys, you can literally see that Wall Street cheat sheet narrative coming out there, and I'm going to show you why. Because back in February of 2021, Jim Cramer was actually coming out there and he was telling folks that it was irresponsible not to have Bitcoin in your portfolio, and that he was actually encouraging folks to not only hold gold but to hold Bitcoin. And now in a recent clip that I've got here, you're hearing Jim Cramer come out there and tell you that, oh my goodness, you don't even want to touch these digital assets because they're just worthless, and in fact you should be putting all your money into gold. Guys, when it's way up here, they're telling you to buy while they sell. And when it's down here, guys, they're coming out and they're using guys like Jim Cramer and Jamie Dimon just recently. Oh my goodness, you need to stay away from it. Just take a look at these two videos that I've got about Jim Cramer saying that. They're just a few seconds long each, and I'll be right back.
But as far as a way to be able to have a pastiche of things that you should do your cash with, I'm all for it. I think it's almost irresponsible not to include it. Every treasurer should be going to boards of directors and saying, should we put a small portion of our cash in Bitcoin? It seems to be an interesting way to hedge against the rest of the environment. Nice hedge against fiat currency, but I own Bitcoin. I've owned Bitcoin for some time as an alternative. I used to always say own some gold, own some cash. Now I say own some cash, own some gold, and own some Bitcoin. Now that Bitcoin spent the last couple of weeks bouncing off its lows, the whole crypto industrial complex is back in full gear, trying to entice people back in. I think that would be a huge mistake for you, which is why tonight we're going off the charts with the help of Carly Garner. She's a brilliant technician who's the co-founder of DeCarly Trading, the author of Higher Probability Commodity Trading, and, by the way, our resident commodities expert. In order to explain what's wrong with crypto from at least a more quantitative perspective, not an emotional one. Now, everybody knows that Bitcoin and itself have had a legion of cheerleaders. Even after the FTX debacle and the wave of crypto exchanges either going under or getting charged by the SEC, or both, they haven't stopped. For years, these people told us that Bitcoin was the perfect replacement for gold as an alternative asset. They said it was a great hedge against inflation in a world where central banks were printing money like crazy. But in reality, it wasn't a hedge against anything.
I mean, guys, did you hear that? You literally cannot make this up. We are watching the Wall Street cheat sheet take place in real time. Now that Bitcoin is way down here, you got Jim Cramer saying, oh my gosh, it is nothing but a con. It's not a hedge for everything. Back in February, in that last bull run, what was he telling? Hey, it is irresponsible not to have Bitcoin in your portfolio. Guys, this guy is a puppet on the string for all these big boys. And he even had Jamie Dimon coming out recently saying, hey, don't even touch Bitcoin. I wouldn't touch Bitcoin. Meanwhile, we know the guy has packed his bag so full, it is absolutely crazy. Listen, we all can't be whales, right? But I'll tell you what, we don't have to follow their advice, but we can follow their behavior. And this guy, Jim Cramer, he is to me a reverse barometer and one of my biggest buy signals when I take a look at this space. So guys, I think we're in for some kind of an amazing ride. It's going to be absolutely fantastic and something to behold, to be sure. So guys, I want to introduce you to something new on the channel that if you weren't part of the live stream, you probably would have missed. And that is that we have just started up our memberships on YouTube. And guys, it's right here. When you actually see a video, you're going to see a little button down here that says join. And when you click that, this is going to pop up. And we have 3 tiers in this membership. And the first tier is Digibit. Second one is Digibyte. And the third one is Digibark. all named after our avatar there, Digi, right here. Now, the first one, guys, is really, I think, the best one in this capacity. It actually gives you all these badges and emojis, and you get priority replies to your comments for $2.99 a month, guys. It's like pennies a day. And in fact, it is such a great support for the channel, and I think you really enjoy it. And something else I'm going to be doing for all the members is I'm actually going to be creating a members only email where you guys as members can get priority access to me in answering specific questions. Now, hey, if I get a whole lot of folks in there and a whole lot of emails, just give me time, but I will get back to all of those emails. But that is one of the perks that I'm going to be putting in here, is a members only email for folks to ask specific questions. And on top of that, I'm going to give some priority replies, obviously, to some of the things that are in the comments there as well. Now, tier 2 is DigiByte, and what that is you're going to get all the stuff in the prior one, plus member shoutouts. And that is where we're going to give shoutouts to those people who have really supported the channel. And by the way, guys, I appreciate so much the support that you have actually given. It has been truly amazing to me and quite humbling, and genuinely thank you for all the support you've given me. Now, the third one here is DigiBark, and what that is, of course, you're getting all of the prior stuff, as well as I'm adding in here 20% off of our one-on-one coaching. Now, I have had folks who have done multiple coaching sessions, and it's saving them like $50 a month to sign up to this at $24.99 a month. But guys, the one I really think is great is this one right in here. It just shows your participation. And these badges, the longer you've been a member, you move up the ranks in the badges. You got these special emojis here, and we'll be adding different emojis as well. And of course, the priority reply to comments and the members email. I think it's going to be really great for the community. And so guys, you might want to participate and sign up right in there. So guys, let me just take a few seconds to talk about our coaching program. In this next bull run, you are definitely going to want to have your plan in place before we ever get there. And guys, what our coaching program is, that is where you and I can meet personally one-on-one over Zoom for 1 hour. And during that time, we actually work together to help you to develop your exit strategy. We can take a look at your portfolio and make sure that it's balanced towards your goals. And we can also help you get your assets off an exchange and onto a hardware wallet, along with delivering to you some amazing techniques that are really going to help you in this space. Now, the cost of that is $250, and if that's something that interests you, you write me right there at coaching@thedigitaloutlook.com, and we'll get you all booked in. So guys, I truly hope that you enjoyed today's video, and I want to invite you to join the conversation and drop your comments right down there in the comments section. Open it up to the community and start a discussion. Now, many of you know that I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't financial advice, but if you found value in it, if you'd hit that like and subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And hey, don't forget to hit that notification bell down there so that you don't miss out on any of the videos that we're uploading. And if you're one of the thousands of people who have been watching these videos but you haven't yet subscribed, would you do the channel a favor and join this community? We would really love to have you on board. So, in the meantime and in between time, stay safe, be blessed, and I'll catch you in the next one.